Yeah.
And in fact, you have a flagship Carmenère here today.
Exactly.
Can you tell us about it?
That's our Kai wine. Kai means plant in the indigenous language of Chile, because we want to represent that Carmenère is a very unique variety from Chile. And well, it's a Carmenère based wine, 93% Carmenère and 7% Petit Verdot. And you can realize in the nose, as always, deep purple color. So good
Excellent
characteristic
color.
for,
Yeah.
thank you for Carmenère. Spicy notes, always you will realize some spicy notes, some graphite in the nose as well.
It brings back memories from my childhood of kind of Christmas cake, because it's
yeah.
kind of spicy, dried fruits.
Exactly.
Very attractive.
And you realize in the mouth afterwards that the Carmenère has a very round tannins. Because in the nose you will expect like a bung, but it's very feminine in the mouth, very subtle, very soft, but with good structure. You know, I always say it's a man for men and women, because it's not so aggressive in the mouth as Cabernet Sauvignon could be, because the tannins are very feminine, round, elegant.
I see what you mean about the rounded tannins, but I also get the structure from the acidity in this wine. It's got an excellent acid balance and very long, and I suspect that this could age extremely well.
Yes.
And then the second wine that we have is from two different plateaux, two different valleys. One is at 1,100 meters and the other one at 1,400 meters.
Okay.
The idea of this blend is to have the red fruit expression, fresh red fruit expression coming from Malbec at 1,100 meters above the sea level. The violet expression coming from higher altitude at 1,400 meters above the sea level.
Okay.
So more red fruit expression and violet expression, and then it's blended.
I see. Shall we taste?
Of course, sir.
Again, very deep inky color.
Very deep.
Characteristic of Malbec generally, but also from quite high altitudes, as you explained.
Yeah.
What I like about this wine is that it has some of that black fruit expression, but it's a little bit earthy as well and very complex.
Yes, it is.
And this is very interesting for me. You know? There are lots of flavors that I'm getting from this wine.
There is an esoteric touch on this wine. There is also 10% of Tannat.
Aha, okay.
And Tannat is making the blend working on, because it's filling all the gaps with the different Malbec's element. Is making all the blend working very, very well.
So Tannat is kind of like the salt and pepper of this wine, the seasoning,
yes,
if you like.
Yeah, and the floral expression at the nose is also coming from Tannat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. So this is really an interesting blend. And I guess this is your flagship wine, the Septima.
Yes, it
Grand
is.
Reserva. And,
Yes,
and legally speaking, what does that mean from a production point of view?
From the production point of view, in general, is the most important thing is the I would say the wine making concept. Our Grand Reserva is our best wine at the moment. Our I would say flagship wine. Yeah.
Icon wine.
Icon wine, but it's not. Sometimes I don't like to talk about icon as a producer. I prefer that consumers and the press and the trade say this is an icon wine. I prefer to say this is our best wine at the moment in the endless quality path or way.
Okay.
That is what I like to say.
In English, we say, "Don't blow your own trumpet."
Okay. Yes, it's a very good expression.
Don't
yes,
blow
it
your
is.
own. Can we try the wine together?
Sure.
So this is your 2006.
2011.
2011.
It's a quite young wine, the Luz de Luna Tannat, but we are looking for a beautiful particular vintage we have in 2011, which has a lot of fruit. So we wanted to preserve the fruit. We use only 6 months of barrels in order to preserve all these fruit aromas. And the tannins are round, are elegant. You can really enjoy the wine alone, and of course with food, because we are 3 million people in the country and 20 million cows. So we need to have some meat with our wines most of the times.
Beef steak is
Yes,
popular choice, I think. Good. And you're famous for your barbecues, I believe?
very much. If you don't have a barbecue place at home in Uruguay, you don't get your citizenship.
Okay.